Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. Straight ahead with a nationwide audience tuning in. It's a Monday Night Primetime showdown between our visitors and our home team. Leading the visiting sideline, as always, their head coach. These guys just about set to go in this one. And across the way, we get a glance at their head coach. These guys more than motivated for this contest, ready to take the field here at home.
Jason Myers.
Welcome in, everybody. Kate Scott alongside Brock Heward. And I know all of us are ready for this new season to begin. And the NFL on EA Sports is underway once again. This manages to get just beyond that 30-yard line. So here comes their offense for its opening drive. And it'll be their second-year quarterback who's bringing them out.
Kid, I really think this is one of those moments where every starting quarterback in the opener, right? Week one, all has a sense of gratitude. All has a smile on their face. You're one of 32 guys on the planet to get to start an NFL season, and you want to make the most of that chance.
He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the 34-yard line.
Takes the handoff, now to throw. It's a turnover on his first pass of the season. Will take over deep in enemy territory. He's out inside the 30 on the INT.
You know what this is, Kate? This is the practice field coming to life. Really on both sides of the ball. Now, you watch defensive coaches preach all the time, and they work on these returns to get to the near sideline, everybody to get a block. And then for those offensive players to show the effort to go chase that down so it's not a pick six. Yeah, it stinks for the offense, but that was the practice field coming to life for everybody to see.
Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10. Quick to the air is Tagovailoa. Has him on the quick hitter. And he stopped as we get closer to our first point to this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now.
18. And a first down. First down and goal to go.
They're going to run here. It's Mixon. And this is brought to a halt pretty early at about the 8. It's a gain of 2 on the play. Still some work to do on 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Tagovailoa now working from the gun. Rolling left, buying some time.
It's one of those situations, not much to be had there, no matter what he did with the ball. Even if he scraped a positive gain out of it, it's still a win and a confidence builder for this defense.
And they take this in for the score. These guys get a perfect start. They've gone up 6-0. Tua Tagovailoa with the touchdown. All right, so nice little drive they put together there in their first series of the season, partner, and the year begins on a high note with a touchdown.
Yeah, they'll be able to begin the season on a high note with a win. They put more drives like that together, they sure will, but I don't know. I got that Pete Carroll just still bouncing in my brain. It's not how you start, it's how you finish, but you can't start much better than that.
That one splits the uprights. And his guys take a 7-0 lead as he starts this year 1-for-1. Here's Myers now to handle the kickoff. He fields it from the 8. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. So here comes this offense for its second series of the game. And time to hit a quick reset here, partner, after they find themselves behind following that opening drive INT.
Yeah, you say reset, I say Control, Alt, Delete. Pretend like it didn't even happen. You got to flush it in a hurry.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL,
caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! And it looks like the defense has it. If there was a metaphorical panic button over there right now, partner, I feel like this would be the time to press it.
And you know me, I take the elevator right down to the field and press it now.
And this defense, man, they have seized on the opportunity that's been presented to them early.
And here's what happens with defenses. Once they feel an offense is loose with the ball, this poor ball security, they're going to be ripping and clawing and tearing for it all game long.
Their offense headed back out for its second drive of the contest. And the turnover puts them right back out there. Just a few plays since they scored that touchdown.
Well, they didn't get much time to rest, but guess what, Kate? That defense didn't get much time to rest either. Now you can go in attack mode while they're still shaking out that last touchdown.
8 yards to go. Well, let's see how they approach this second down.
The 16-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
A give to Mixon up the middle. And the defense all over this one. Maybe got a yard there as he tried to bounce that one outside. A couple yards on the run. It's 3rd and 6 now.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
Third and long. They're going to throw. Tagovailoa's hit. The ball is out. And the defense has got it.
Third down, you could see he may have been trying to simply do too much to help his side. It loosened his hold on the ball and gave that defense a chance to knock it free. Instead of facing 4th down, they're off the field completely.
Back out runs their offense. And Brock, they are not off to a good start. 2 drives, 2 giveaways. I think they could call this a win if this drive just doesn't end in a turnover.
Yeah, there's got to be some voices of calm within this offense to play smart, not scared. Play smart and take care of the football, but you can't be scared to make a mistake. And typically, one will follow.
2nd and 3 now.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
He takes off with it. Great work there to evade the tackle, but the rest of the run, pretty forgettable. No gain there.
Tackled at the 25-yard line.
3rd and just 2 to go.
It's a gain of 8 yards. Brings up 3rd down and 2.
Here he is on 3rd and short. Past the line, he's going to run for it. And he has enough for that first down, but look at his teammates. They know something's up. Everybody looking at that flag on the field. He got a major fistful of jersey on that play, and it's going to end up costing him. 3rd and long for him here. Completed over the middle. He makes the catch, but is hit before he can get that first down. They say he's maybe a yard short.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the 4th down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
Another drive coming up for this offense. And they are really starting the season off with a banger of a contest here, Brock. A chance to measure up against a division rival, and this win could be an important one, have in hand in just a few months. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards. Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Keeping it with Mixon. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
Throwing. Here's Tagovailoa on 3rd. In trouble now, and the ball is out. Oh, they got it back. They can try and salvage something. And they don't get much after recovering the fumble, so a near turnover ends in a loss of yards. They go to punt on 4th down, and out heads Tommy Townsend. And no doubt he wants to get his season started with a good one here. Punt meets him at the 28. They found some space to do a little damage there before they bottle him up. This offense ready to get going again now. And they're still looking for their first signs of life on offense. Haven't even been able to get a first down off this defense just yet. Zone read, they'll give it to Tootin. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
2nd and 7 at the 44-yard line.
Throwing it on 2nd down. They'll set up the screen to Chase. Attacking the screen. Look at this defense. Getting him down behind the line.
You call that receiver screen, and every once in a while, that wide receiver, well, he's got to be his own blocker. He's got to make the first guy or 2 miss. That didn't happen. Play goes nowhere.
Pushes it towards his running back, but it's going to wind up incomplete. That brings up 4th down. Here's Jordan Stouts coming on again to punt. And he's getting the call for the 2nd time this game. I guess he didn't really quite know his own strength there. That kick cleared the end zone entirely. It's going to be a touchback. The offense getting set to go. And their goal is going to be doubling that 7-0 lead they have so far. All right, they're out and set. Here we go, 1st and 10. And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
You see that sweep blown up before it gets to the outside, you know defensively, tremendous anticipation. But even more, better execution.
Headed in reverse so far. Time to shift into drive. Here's 2nd and 14. Tua now from the gun. Finds him over the middle. And he'll get it up to the 27. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
A gain of 10 makes it
back to throw, Tua. And that short field pass, Brock, is held to the short field. It's going to be 4th and short.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face because I can think from Pop Warner to the NFL. Everybody on the field's thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that 3rd down?
And the end of that return, Brock, also brings us to the end of our 1st quarter. So we're down to 3 quarters remaining in our opening weekend of football. 7-0 is our score. We'll get back to the action in just a moment. Welcome back for the start of the 2nd. Our visiting offense out in possession of the ball. They got this after forcing a punt at the end of 1. That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Second down, they're going to the option. Nearly broke even, but the defenders followed that zone read well. It's going to cost them about a yard.
On the tackle.
That goose egg up on the scoreboard, Brock, is not going away anytime soon if they keep having plays like that.
They really need something. An injection of energy here. Nothing will take the spark out of the series quite like getting stuck for a loss.
They get to him, and he loses the football. It's out! And the defense recovers.
Well, that was quite a roller coaster ride of momentum. Starts with the QB ripping off a beautiful chunk run, and it ends up with the other QB running out after his team forces the critical fumble.
The offense headed back to the field. They didn't add to their lead last time out. They punted it away, but still ahead and able to add to it here. First down, here's Tua. He's throwing deep to the left side. And the downfield call is going to go unanswered. Defender saw to that. That incompletion means it's second down.
Incomplete. It's 2nd down and 10.
Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
On the contact. Brings up 3rd down and 10.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Connecting on a slant. And he's out of bounds before he could challenge for that marker. It's 4th down. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. And this is the punt you want every time. He bounces out of bounds and sticks them inside their own 10. Their offense returning to the field for another possession. And Brock, these guys are still searching. They are still searching for their first points, but beyond that, they don't even have a first down yet.
Not even one?
No, they're still searching. And this day's going to come to an end at the 27. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that's good for a new set of downs.
Elijah Moore. A gain of 19 yards. And a first down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Tootin on 1st and 10. And he works his way for a gain of 4.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
They'll go play action. Hits him on the out route. And in a blink, they are off to midfield before somebody manages to stop him.
It's a gain of 18. That's good.
Motioning one of the tight ends.
1st and 10 at the 50.
Go play action on 1st down. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Pass play coming here. That's World to catch out left. Into the red zone. He does it. Touchdown. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period, end of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
Evan McPherson on to try the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And these guys tie it up as he nails his first try of the season. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. And this drive will start inside the 25. Now this offense getting set to work here. And this certainly isn't the rut they want to be in, Brock. All of their drives have been ending in punts as of late. Tagovailoa on 1st down. Gets it downfield, on target to Watson. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. Give him 24 on that play. And that gives him a first down.
First and 10 at the 47.
Hey, let's get those next-gen stats out here, Kate. See just how far he had to run between the snap of the football and when he finally got the throw. Did a beautiful job of settling down into zone coverage, even though it took him a whole lot of distance to get there.
And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
A gain of 5 brings up second and...
It's mixed in on second down. We'll cobble together a yard there. Brought to a halt by Deonte Banks.
The tackle made at the 47-yard line. A gain of a yard on the play.
Going on third, Tagovailoa. Trying to set up the screen for Mixon. He has the first and still going past the 35. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line.
18 yards. That's good for a first down.
First and 10, a run to Mixon. Well, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time.
When one defender failed, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's second and 10. Shotgun snap now to Tagovailoa. Connecting with his back here, Swift. Ooh, they're on that one. Second down's going to end up in a loss of yards.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Let's see what they went with. Third down. Tua setting up to throw. He's going to run for it. And it's a nice gain, but still not enough for the first.
You know, that's a really good play. I know it doesn't get the first down, doesn't keep them on the field, but what it does is it keeps that defense honest. And I promise you, the next time in that situation, they'll have that run in the back of their minds.
Jason Myers lining up for the field goal try. It's 44 yards here from the left hash. Myers' kick is good. They're signaling for a stoppage here, and yep, there's a player injured after that snap. Not what they wanted to see in week 1 as their medical staff heads out to check on him. Here's Myers now to handle the kickoff. Returning it from the 4. They'll have decent field position to begin with here. Brock, he's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line. This offense headed back to the field, led by their receiver. They threw it the whole way down the field on their last drive, and they'd welcome the same level of play on this series as well. They're going to throw here to begin the drive. Into the hands of Okonkwo. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. Offense is set. This is second and 2.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up second and
He'll call his own number. And keeping the zone read costs him. He takes a hit, loses some yards, too. A great call in a short yardage situation right there, Brock, and that was exactly the type of front that defense needed to have.
Yeah, I agree with you. I love the X's and O's of it, and then even more, the guys going out there and executing it, pulling the trigger to create that loss.
Third down from the gun. That's caught for the first. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
Complete to Chig Okonkwo. A gain of 18.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On third down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
4 yards. That's another first down.
New set of downs for him from the 31.
Result is a first down.
Back to pass on first and 10. There's a screen for Tootin. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line. After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short.
Brings up second.
Running from the pistol, that's Tootin. Down to the 10. And he's going to have this all the way down to the 4. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. This offense in position now. It's first and goal. From the red zone now. And the catch is made for the touchdown. These guys get some late points and the lead. Slant route, as it does so many times every game we call, Brock. Paying dividends. Made that touchdown look a lot easier than it was.
An uncontested release that close to the end zone spells disaster for a defense every time, Kate. You got to have a whole lot more physicality at the point of attack because a QB is always going to be looking for that short little slant near the goal line.
Point after, up and good by McPherson. And his guys take a 4-point lead.
Visitors 14.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Has this at the 6. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Their offense headed out now. Not much time left before the half. They don't have much time left, but facing a small deficit, they could try to get this into field goal range. All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. Tagovailoa now working from the gun. That's complete. Isaiah Pacheco. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Before we can get a snap on second down, they call timeout.
6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Back to throw. Here's Tagovailoa. That one finds Xavier Worthy. They're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. Signals, and looks like we've got a timeout before that first down play.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Not first down. Here's Tagovailoa. Has him on the quick hitter. And this one does not go far.
To Joe Mixon. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and
Here's Tua again.
At the 45-yard line.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Now the offense is going to take its 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. This offense looking to convert as they come up on 3rd down. Running behind center with Swift. Shut down after a gain of about a yard. That's going to bring up 4th down.
He was brought down by James Pierce. A gain of only a yard.
So we have a 1-score game here at the break. Now it's time for the EA Sports half.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen with you for a quick halftime report. We'll let both sides catch their breath and get their orange wedges as we're going to get ready for the 3rd quarter action. So let's go back out to the stadium as we rejoin our broadcast team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
All right, Scott, thanks so much. We are back, and this one's shaping up to be an exciting one. Very close game, Brock, as we start our 3rd quarter. Return starts at the 3. He stopped on the run back at the 27. Their offense taking the field now for the opening drive of the second half. They'll try to get that ground game established better than they did in the opening half, Brock. See if they can attack that deficit. They'll begin with a run by Mixon. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
That's the kind of yardage it's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3-and-out.
Tua now from the gun. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find a throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
Deontay Banks on the coverage.
3rd and long for him here. Oh, he puts some air under this one. Right side. Tries to lob that one up, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Deontay Banks. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you've got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball. More times than not, they can make a play and take it away just as they did. Positive that effort, you didn't go backwards. Didn't have a negative play. If there was a negative, you didn't get a whole lot done with your legs. Got to be more efficient now on second down.
Danced away from one tackle, but unable to dance away from the rest of the defense. No gain on that play. They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6.
It's a gain of a yard, and it's 3rd down.
They'll throw 3rd and long. It's caught. Chase has it. And he's going to be drugged down. Looks like at that 37-yard line. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
To number 1, Jamar Chase. 1st and 10.
New set of downs from 37. They'll throw here on 1st. Finds Isaac Tisla, complete. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line.
10 more yards. That's another first down.
To throw here on 1st down. And he's got it. It's in close. And he will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
That's another first down.
Oh, they're going to run the option to the short side. Not able to make a push for that goal line. He's hit for a loss back at the 3. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
2. And they're turned away again. 2 great defensive stands. We've arrived at 3rd and goal.
This coordinator tried to show some trust and belief in his offense. A run after a negative run? Well, you lose a lot of equity and belief in that coordinator. I don't think he's going to try a 3rd run after back-to-back negative losses.
And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal. He's looking Isaac Tisla's way. And now it's decision time on 4th and goal. Evan McPherson lining up the field goal try. A very short kick here from the right hash. McPherson's kick is good. And add 3 to their lead as it extends to 7.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. Their offense ready to take the field now. They'll look to knot up this game right now as they trail 17-10. Offense to the line. Here we go. Wanting to start the drive with Mixon. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. And what a jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line.
That's good. 4 up.
Tua off the play fake. On the move, headed right. That's cut at the 25. And he gets this all the way to the 25 before they stop him. That one goes for 31 yards and a first down when all is said and done.
1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive jump. You've got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside.
And that is a touchdown.
Okay, that's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards. But the elite backs, they can take it to the house.
Myers to add the PAT. Extra point sent right down the middle. And these guys make it 17 all.
The game at 17.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. Things going well so far. The tackle's made, so this drive will begin at the 34-yard line. This offense getting all set for this series. It's all squared up again following that touchdown, partner, so some added importance on this series. Airing it out to start this drive. He's going to get a hand in there and knock that one away, so second down now after the incompletion.
Brings up 2nd and
Dropping back to throw. Finds the in route complete. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. A gain of 15 there. And that's going to bring up first down.
A gain of 15.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside him. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Keeps away from one. And he's going to have this one down to the 28. They'll come up on first and 10.
23 more yards. That's another first down.
Now he'll throw off the play fake. Dumped off to his running back. Has some space inside the 15. And he's taken out as he brings it down towards the 10. Coming to the line for another first and 10.
That's another first down.
Inside give here for Tootin. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it.
Zach Sealer on the stop. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up second down.
Takes the second down snap.
The 9-yard line.
Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down.
7 yards.
And that sack may change the next play call as it sends them backwards ahead of third down.
And long.
They need a good chunk here, at least 14 yards to pick up this first down. Here he goes, third and long. Makes the catch. And they catch him just in time to prevent the first, but that got very close, didn't it? It's fourth and maybe a yard.
14 on the play. It's
The defense calls a timeout, so that's their first. As that'll leave him with just 2 to use the rest of the way. Evan McPherson lining up the field goal try. Only a 20-yarder here. McPherson's kick is good. And they've taken back the lead.
That's why they spend all the time on the practice field during the week. That kind of operation. Perfect rhythm, perfect timing, and a 2 for 2 for this kickoff.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The home team and running back Joe Mixon headed out for their next series. They were able to say mission accomplished on their last series, finding that end zone. But the work, well, it starts all over again right now.
And you know this, Kate, from our years together of doing this. I'm a firm believer of call it till they stop it. It doesn't mean you have to innovate right away. Call the same plays until they stop them because they proved last drive they couldn't.
He was brought down at the 28-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up
Out
second.
of the gun, Tagovailoa steps up and he's running with it.
As a quarterback, Kate, you got to hope that those crumbs don't just lead to the cookie in the passing game. A short scramble like that may open up a bigger one down the road.
Here's 2 on the sneak. They were loaded and ready for that sneak, weren't they? They stopped him at the line. No gain.
It's a gain of a yard. That's good.
New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
All right, we've reached the final quarter of Monday Night Primetime. It's just a field goal game right now. Still a lot that can happen. New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38. First down, Tagovailoa to throw. He calls his own number again. And Tagovailoa hits the turf, sliding down after picking up the first.
It's a gain of 16 yards. That's another first down. First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 46. The shotgun and give to Mixon. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
Short pass brought in. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. They've got first down here from the 36.
First and 10 at the 36.
Staying between the tackles with Mixon. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
And this is headed the wrong way. They're going to lose yards here, and it's going to bring up third down. To the air on third and long. Out left, Worthy makes the grab. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal. Got that chip shot in their back pocket to tie it. A chance at the lead here first, though. First and goal. Now trying to run with Pacheco. And he gets in. Touchdown. Well, we all knew what was coming when they got into that goal line formation, didn't we, Brock? And they just pound the rock in for an old-school touchdown.
I just sometimes love that stuff. Nothing fancy, nothing cute. Here's our formation. You know we're running right at you, and we challenge you to stop us, and you can't.
Now a try to go up by 4, put it out of the range of a field goal. The point after splits the uprights. And his guys take a 4-point lead.
The score, our home team 24.
Here's Myers now to handle the kickoff. Return coming from the 6. This makes it up to the 25. The visitors headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And he'll be happy to keep letting it fly as much as he has all game. Look at these numbers. They show just how effective he's been in captaining this offense. They go play action on first down. Finds him on the crossing route. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
And he's tackled with the first down yardage. So fresh set of downs now from the 39. First down, play action. Ooh, that one's nearly intercepted. The defense read that one perfectly. A poor choice to make that throw. Second down coming up. Back to throw. That's more of the catch out left. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that gives him the first.
A gain of 11 on the play. Result is a first down.
He keeps this one himself. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. So they'll head up here, first and 10 from the 34.
At the 34-yard line.
Keeps it on the option here. Quite the turnaround these last 2 plays, huh? Nice gain on 1, and now they get him behind the line.
He was taken down.
Maybe the wrong read on the option there, Brock, but it kind of looked like the defense had both reads picked up pretty well there.
I'd agree with you because the option, you're trying to option off of one defender, like a 2-on-1.
Yeah.
That time, well, the defense was all over it. Tremendous pursuit to knock him backwards.
No connection on the last play, and out third down.
Incomplete. Patrick McMorris there on the coverage.
They'll air it out on third. Complete beyond the marker. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. They get 19 on that pickup. And that means first down.
19 yards. Complete to Chig Okonkwo. First and 10 at the 17-yard line.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. That was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Hand off to Tootin. Escapes the defender. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into first and goal. Whistles after that play for an unfortunate sight. A player hurt in the first game of the season. Training staff out to work on him. Gotta think this is 4-down territory, Brock, as they come up here, first and goal. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. And he is in. Touchdown. So an absolutely beautiful throw there, finding his man in space who turns it into 6.
Yeah, they really took advantage there, Kate, of some soft coverage. You want that on that corner route. Plenty of space for that route to develop. Great execution, and it pays off with the touchdown.
Pretty important PAT here, Brock, to make it a field goal game. Right down the middle, it's good. And these guys push their lead to 3.
27, our home team, 24.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Here's Robinson with the return. And he's brought down just inside the 25. Their offense running back out now. And this pressure has been playing volleyball in this fourth quarter, partner. That touchdown just serves it over their way. Now they need a touchdown to return serve, put it back on the other sideline.
Yeah, I like what you did there. And I'll keep the analogy going. We're in the final set, and it almost feels now like a must-score drive.
First down, here's Tua. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And it sets up second down. Throwing again. Here's Tua. Stepping up, and he's going to run. And a nice gain here, but it stopped short of the first. To the line. Here's 3rd and 3.
That's a gain of 7.
He'll throw it. Has him on the quick hitter. Pick up a few as he heads out of bounds. First down now, ball at the 33.
3 yards. That's good for a first down.
Now Tua to throw. Complete out to the right side. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops.
To number 89. A 7-yard pickup. Brings up
a give to Mixon up the middle. He's going to be held up after gaining 2, so a little shy of that marker. Third down coming up.
Taken down at the
so that brings us to the 2-minute warning. These guys trail by a field goal. Battle coming up on 3rd and inches. Running for it, it's Swift. They mark him short there, and the run gains nothing. It's 4th down.
Taken down right.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against them. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
Need to keep this drive going. Here's 4th and inches. They'll run it for Swift. And that short gain is enough for a new set of down. Offense is hurrying, time running down. They'll look to throw it. Hits him on the out route. And this is going to go as a gain of about 3 before he's met and escorted out.
Number 9, Christian Watson. Out of bounds at the 47-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second.
Back to throw.
And 7.
Oh no, he lost control of another one! And the defense jumps on the loose ball. It's a turnover.
You know, Kate, we talk about these wide receivers all the time and their incredible body control, but I'll say this, these pass rushers in this day and age, the body control they have to get home on these sacks, but more importantly, to create these strip sacks is so hard to do, and that is a master's class in how to take the ball away. Well done.
The offense returning to the field now as we get a look at their wideouts. They run out still in possession of a 3-point lead thanks to the efforts of their defense, Brock, and now a chance to run out this clock.
And you do not want to put your defense back on the field in a tough position and needing another stand to end it. You take control. You make sure that defense is rested and celebrating, and hopefully you can pull out that victory formation. This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on second down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Second down, give to 2. And he will have the first down there. And they can start celebrating now. That's going to lock up this victory for them. The defense takes its 3rd and final timeout. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now.
First down.
Design quarterback run here. Kneel down here, and they can start to celebrate this win. So something to be proud of, Brock, as they come away with a win. And this isn't just any 1-0 start for them. They pick up what could end up being a key division victory to have later in this season. With Brock Huard and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. This celebration begins for our winners as we say goodnight, everybody.